Started this game throwing 7 for 250. On this first play, I'm reading cover 1 or cover 3, so I'm probably looking for a post or the tight end whip. Off the snap, I know it's man, so I'm probably going to hit A, or knowing me, I'm going to bomb it for first play, touchdown on the wheel.
And 10, Young. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And Denny.
This next play, I'm reading cover 3 or cover 1 because of the single high safety. Since he got burnt on man last time, I'm expecting cover 3, so I'm probably looking for the drag or the post, depending on where his user is.
Now they'll start deep in their own territory.
User stays down, guarding the drag, so I have him, of course, looking at the tight end, step up in the pocket, and let him cross that hook curl before I throw.
First and 10.
Possession catch, easy 40 yards. Here, again, cover 3 or cover 1. At this point, he's done one of each, and I'm not sure here, but I know that the whip and the beat post will beat zone, and everything else will beat man.
Here's Young.
It's man, so I step up in the pocket, lob it to the running back, easy touchdown. So pre-snap read is cover 3 or cover 1 because of the single high safety, and this is my favorite drive of the game. He started to make some adjustments to take away my reads, but this is why I love Madden. It's a chess match of who can adjust better and read what the opponent is trying to do.
Take the field here for drive number 3.
So off the snap, it's cover 3, and I'm watching the user. Again, the high-low of cover 3 between the post, tight end post, and the drag. So wherever the user goes, I'm going to throw it the other way. The user kind of sits in the middle, doesn't guard either, so I'm going to take the tight end post for more yards. Pre-snap still, cover 1 or cover 3, and I'm expecting some different flair that he's going to throw at me here. So again, I'm reading the high-low between the tight end and the drag. Off the snap, I see the tight end manned up, he takes the drag, but boom, backside post, another 30-yard gain. Cover 1 or cover 3 because of single high safety, and I've already shown him the post, tight end route, and the drag, so now I'm thinking I'm going to hit the running back on a wheel. The streak clears out the deep blue, and then you can pass lead to the outside for an easy touchdown. So he's trying to guard everything on the right, and I step up and I say thank you for another touchdown. The opponent finally shows something new with the 2 high safety look, so I'm thinking cover 2 or cover 2 man just because of how deep the safeties are, and then the 2 outside corners that are pressed in uniform.
Offensively, they got the lead.
So off the snap, it is cover 2, but he does something unique where he mans up the 2 outside corners and puts the slots and flats. And the best thing about this route combo is that X post is still open, so I just read his user, and I can hit the tight end for 3 yards because he's trying to bait that post. Here, I'm thinking the same thing, manned up outside corners with the cover 2 shell, so I'm looking for the tight end or the drag.
Young.
And it wouldn't be a video without a Stevie. So here, I see the user sitting back with the tight end, and for a split second, I think that RB is manned up on the drag, and I know that B's going to beat its man on the post, and I throw it, and he sits right back into it. Should have been a pick. Need to take drags. It's wide open. Here, cover 3 or cover 1 because of the single high safety. If it's man, I'm probably going to hit the running back wheel, and if it's zone, I'm going to find his user and throw away from there.
Didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them.
So I know it's cover 3 off the snap. This gets to the dangerous part, where his user's kind of sitting back in the window of both B post and X post. So I either got to throw this thing right away to X or B, or still I can hit my tight end. He's still open if you throw right now. I throw X and I pass lead to the left, which is a mistake. I still got the ball, but I got to pass lead up the far right. Here, cover 1 or cover 3 because of the single high safety. So with cover 3, I'm reading the high-low between the tight end post and the drag, and if it's man, I'm looking for the B post or the drag.
Now a first down throw for...
Here he's recognizing what I want to do, and he mans up the running back, but again, his user kind of doesn't guard anything. So I've got RB, I've got the A post, and I even have the B post on the backside, but I'm going to go for the yard. So I'm going to make sure that he commits, and then I'm going to pass lead down, click on, and add catch just to make sure that I get that ball. Cover 3 or cover 1 because of the single high safety, but he does another good adjustment here. That makes me throw another Stevie.
It's Young on first down.
He ends up putting both D ends and hard flats and mans up the running back. So he's only rushing 2 guys at this point. So the only great reads here are throwing RB right now or B on the backside post. So another new look. I'm thinking either cover 0 or cover 4 just because of the bunched up safety and corner on the right side. But I get nervous thinking it might be cover 0, so I check and release halfback, and I'm going to motion hike my RB route. So I'd be protecting 7.
Now Marshall coming in.
I was playing scared. He hadn't shown blitz yet, so I don't know why I thought he was going to be blitzing. Still get X wide open and Bryce Young sells. Here he shows the same exact look. It looks like cover 4 just again because of those bunched up DBs, but I think it's just cover 2 with deep halves doing different zones. And I was right. It's cover 2 with the left zone in a hard flat, and his user is responsible for the tight end. And the great thing about this play is that if the user isn't on the tight end from the start, it's always open. So I just hot read the tight end.
And he just overshoots it.
And that one complete to Hodgins. And they've got it inside the...
Here I'm reading cover 1 or cover 0 because of the right side. Safety, cornerback, and only the linebacker for 3 routes. So I'm watching this high safety and seeing what he's doing with the RB out route, because if he bails out of that area, I'm throwing B all the way and just trusting that Thielen's going to get open. Just like I thought, it's man, he gets out of that window, and I throw it hot read right to Thielen. Cover 3 or cover 1 here because it's single high safety. So if it's cover 3 again, I'm doing a high-low between the tight end and the drag, and if it's man, I'm looking to the drag or the post.
To go. First down's a must.
So here his user is sitting back a little bit too far for that post, and I'm being greedy, and I should obviously just hit the drag because the user's not there. And also the running back, he ended up putting a hook curl instead of flat out there, so I should be hitting the running back. I throw this too late because of the user, and it gives the cornerback a chance to make a play on it. Here, read cover 3 or cover 1 because it's single high safety, so I'm looking for the tight end whip or one of the posts. Off the snap, his user bails into that middle zone, so I take the tried and true tight end whip. Easy yards. Here I read cover 3 off the snap because it's uniform corners on the outside, but they're more than 5 yards off. 5 yards off would imply cover 2. It's not cover 4 because the left side, they're not as bunched close together, so I'm assuming cover 3 here. I was right off the snap, but the flat vacates, so I throw that thing right away. Here, read cover 3 or cover 1 because it's single high safety. So I'm looking for the high-low between the tight end and the drag, but last couple plays, the running back's been wide open in the flat. Maybe you've noticed that, but I'm looking for that as a hot read here.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a great...
Here, this is 100% cover 0. You can tell because the outside corners and the safeties are all right along the line, basically at that 10-yard line. So I know it's going to be man-to-man across the board, so I'm looking for a hot read here.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Off the snap, I know he's made a mistake because that lefty end is in a hard flat. So I'm blocking 5, he's rushing 5, and I've got plenty of time to make the right read. Either the A whip or honestly the running back wheel. I take the whip because he's wide open, the user's nowhere near him, and get a little sticky there.
Taken in by his tight end, and he gets us up first.
Here I'm reading cover 1 or cover 0 just because of all these guys lined up 3 yards off. So I'm looking for a hot read, most likely the post. It's been open all game, but I like the read here. It just doesn't go out my way.
It's
man-to-man like I thought, and Thielen gets bumped on the inside. Last play of the game, after I got my red zone stop, I'm just trying to get some stats here, and I want to go deep, but I know he's going to be watching it. I'm reading cover 4, so I'm looking to take my drag.
Right, the 3 interceptions last week.